Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is another celebrity brand. We are checking out Wild Turkey Longbranch. This is Matthew McConaughey's name on here. Coming in at a solid 43%. The interesting thing behind Wild Turkey Longbranch is that it does a double filter process. Taking not only charcoal filtering like what Tennessee whiskey tends to have, but it also does a mesquite filtering process on here. So the whole concept behind charcoal filtering is to remove some of the sharpness out of some of the alcohol and kind of give it a smoother experience. And it kind of does, it supposedly changes the flavor a little bit. In Tennessee whiskey, Jack Daniels is known to do charcoal filtering for quite a bit of time. So, as always, we're going to be trying this two different ways. First way, going neat, no ice, no water. And second way, going in with a few drops of water, see what changes up. This is a thick cork. Look at that. Look at that cork. It is thick. Damn, boy. God, I love that video. The big dog. Oh, makes me laugh every time I see it. All right, let's see what we have for notes. So instantly, you're getting, I don't even have to put it that close. It is jumping out of the glass. You're getting that sweetness factor that bourbon whiskeys tend to have of this vanilla and a cherry note, along with that little bit of oak in there. But it's almost got like a creaminess quality to it. Almost like not creamy. Hold on. More like a syrup quality to it. It's a little thicker caramel. Not like, it's a caramel drizzle on there almost. And that cherry, the cherry and oak play together so well for this. But now it's got those classic notes that, I mean, everybody knows these. If you've had any American whiskeys, this is classic on the nose. Again, you just get that nice sweetness coming out of there. Coming in at a 43%, a little surprising. They didn't go totally 40% as most celebrity brands tend to go in right at the floor. Yeah. That's a lovely classic nose on there. Let's go for taste. Oak first up front here. You're getting a good punch of oak, followed by a nice cherry vanilla going on. It invokes itself very well with that. That caramel shows up here at the end. Nice, syrupy. And I think from the mesquite, it's giving just a pinprick of smoke. Just the smallest amount of smoke on there. But definitely you're getting those classic cherry, vanilla, and the oak notes right out on the taste too. There's nothing too out of the realm of crazy on this one. So it's fairly oak forward though. So that is something to know. And again, no age statement on this either, so I'm assuming not probably super long. That caramel hangs around a little bit longer than I expected. Yeah, I think there's just I think that mesquite is giving it this, it kind of gives it the perception of a smoky to it. Because it's not like an Isla. It's not like anything like that. But it gives it just a touch of smoky with that oak. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing offensive about it. Very classic flavors. If you've had American whiskeys, it's going to be a similar wheelhouse to that. But yeah, nice and solid. Can't argue with it. Now, I do know when the wife and I tried this, we added a little water to it that night, just a few drops, and it seemed to get really aggressive. So I'm interested to see if that same situation happens here. Okay. Some water here. There we go. Let's go for notes. Ooh. It's lost everything. You get a little alcohol on the nose now. I'm afraid that my prediction might come true. You get a little bit of oak and a little bit of cherry. Maybe that little bit of vanilla characteristic. But the nose has almost disappeared. Interesting. Yeah. See, I'm still getting that beautiful cherry, oak, vanilla, caramels. Here, nothing. Let's go for taste then. Let's see how it changes up on the taste. Nope, it got a little more aggressive. Wow. It gets very aggressive to me on the taste. You do get that oak and that vanilla. The cherry kind of comes more in the finish on that one. You don't really get that nice little smoke note in there. But it got really aggressive again. I don't know why. Yeah. That has got some bite to it all of a sudden. I'm not sure what's causing that. Definitely, in my opinion, just by this taste test, Neat's the way to go on this bottle. Because it just gets very alcohol forward. And you still get that oak. That oak becomes very prominent. That cherry comes up on the finish now. And that little bit of sweetness is still in there to play around. But it becomes super, super aggressive. And what I'm talking about when it comes to aggressive, almost like the alcohol notes come stronger. And it almost burns a little bit. And I don't know why. That's the second time I've had this one happen. And it does that with it. So I'm very curious on what the cause is on that. Yeah. I find, personally, as we all know, doesn't matter what you drink or how you drink it, as long as you enjoy it. But Neat is the better way to go here. I like the Neat version. It's very classic. I could pour a glass of this at night and just sip on it and have a great sipping bourbon whiskey here. I mean, that concept of the charcoal and mesquite filtering, really, I love that. And Longbranch really showed that you can do filtering outside of Tennessee. Yes, you can anyways, but do it right with that mesquite. Kind of gives it that interesting note. So, let's talk about market pricing. As we all know, market price is market price. And the funny thing is, so I didn't mention this at the beginning. It says small batch on the front. Look, I can go to about any liquor store, big box store, and I can find this. As with small brand, a small batch tends to mean that it's marketing speak. Don't fall for that. So, because yeah, you can find this about anywhere. Accessibility is pretty high for me here in Indiana. But for the most part, as we all know, market price is market price. And usually I can find this for about $40. I've seen it dance as high as 45, and I've seen it dance as low as 35. If you like classic, if you like that bit of classic with just a hint of twist on there, if you like Wild Turkey, I think this is a good bottle. If you like Tennessee whiskey, this is going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be kind of out of your wheelhouse a little bit, but you're going to get some of those classic notes in there as well. I wouldn't pay over $45 for it, and honestly, $40, you're kind of paying a little bit more for the name. I can find Buffalo Trace in my area for $25. So personally, this is kind of a luxury buy. I love the shape of the bottle. I'm a huge Matthew McConaughey fan. And I think the flavors without water are pretty amazing. Again, good classic notes. So yeah, there you have it. Wild Turkey Longbranch. As always, if you have any questions about it, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you have any spirits you would like me to review, also leave them down below as well, because I am always looking for something new and exciting to try. So as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, I even like it might